Lose, you lose. They were running that little tape, and I'm, during the break, complaining to my producer, I knew I should have brought my phone out here. I wonder if that Christmas tree is on wait list. I'm seriously, you know, don't have those moments of regrets, because as we say, we're down to the final few moments, the last, you know, down to the wire, as they say. Alexandra Baker is back, and she is our BFF in the home. She is also responsible for that Great Today's Special that I know a lot of you are still calling on. We're talking a lot about tradition in this hour. I mean, I still love that Weeping Willow, which is just really out of the box amazing. But when it comes to really kind of a Christmas classic that maybe people grew up with or remember, that is perfect. I am still, knock me down, blow me away. This price, are you kidding me? For two at $19.95. You just choose the green or the white. And Allison, I think you said the green is the most popular and the most limited, 604226. And yes, Virginia, there's even music.
There's music. It's a set of 2, and they're individually wrapped.
I love it.
Excuse me, they're not wrapped. They're individually boxed.
There you go.
Wish they were individually wrapped, okay? They're individually boxed, but they're 8.5 inches tall, 5 inches in diameter. I love all of the gumdrop-like, you know, remember the little gumdrop candies? The gumdrop-like bulbs that are on them. The green, I believe, is what really takes us back. It's the most nostalgic.
Yeah,
when we remember
iconic.
What was on, you know, when we remember what was on the counter of our grandmother, or what we saw, or even what we had growing up in our own home. Yeah, that vintage quality. Well, this is a reproduction, because the ones that we grew up with, they had the searing hot bulb in the middle, the long white cord that you had to plug in, and then the bulbs were falling off all over the place. So one of the best things that you can do is bring home our set, because then you have one for yourself, you have one to gift, you can place them just about anywhere, because they come with 3 AA batteries. They come with the built-in timer, 6 hours on, 18 hours off, cycle every day, and they play 6 beautiful classic Christmas carols. I just turned it off. Sorry. Is that not the sweetest?
So darling.
Right? Did I say gumdrop? Let me show you. Here's some gumdrops for you, my love. Deck the halls. Of course. Is that not sweet? Do you remember those? They're a little spicy. Try red one. They're a little spicy.
That's the one I took. I love the spiced ones. You know me all too well.
But this is just, and you know, look how pretty that looks. You know, it's so simple. You have this gumdrop looking, beautiful Christmas tree on your counter. You have the little bowl of candies during the holidays. I mean, it's not hard to make it inviting and to make it fun, right? I mean, I went with some, aren't these nostalgic, you know, these little candies, to make it so easy and fun and lively in your home.
For sure. Hey, Allison, we don't have a sample of that, the larger size. Okay, there is a larger size also available. If you go to HSN, wow, that's only $26.97.
Oh, God, look at the metallic and the gold and the silver. Can you imagine?
Talk about creating your own little forest of Christmas trees. The other thing about this is, I know we were talking about, it's Deck the Halls, it's the last day of our 12 days of Christmas, the $5 shopping cart is closing. This is, there's also a very big department store and designer name that is associated with kind of this sort of look in their catalog for decades. And the fact, that's why I say, when you get the set of 2 for $19.95, this does look like something you kept in the family, per se. And it's just so sweet, so charming, so nostalgic. It's the perfect size. It's the perfect price. Maybe you are someone, and you know, whether it's dexterity issues or just limited space, you can't decorate. You got room for this.
You have room for this.
You do.
And, you know, I think that when we make them in different sizes, but from what I had researched when we originally aired this item as a Today's Special a couple of years ago, right? A couple of years ago, when I was researching and shopping on all of the sites that sell the vintage items, most of the time they were green and they were around this size. And sometimes they were pink, sometimes they were white, all right? But this was really the most popular. So if that's what you grew up with, you can, you know, get one for the siblings, get one for each sibling. But what's really nice, you're not tethered. This is battery operated. It works with the timer. You don't have to worry about it getting hot because this is cool to the touch, LED light. Isn't that, look at all of that. Can you see it? Does it show up? The dusting on the ends, the little points, the little sparkle. Of course, on the green, you can really see that dusting of shimmer, but it's the same on the white, obviously. It just shows up more on the green.
That material feels like...
It's ceramic.
Come on.
It is ceramic.
Well,
Come on.
What's so funny, I know it says it in the graphics, but there's sometimes when there's a lot going on in a day.
Dolomite or something like that.
I know, that's why I was looking at my card.
It's ceramic.
I was trying to cheat a look.
It is ceramic.
Because it actually made me a little nervous. I'm like, and that's why I was kind of tapping. I'm like, oh my word, that is ceramic for
If you
heaven's
drop
sake.
it will break.
But that's what I mean. So if you're familiar with kind of the history of this sort of item, if you aren't making that call, I have no idea what you're waiting for. Especially if you're someone like me. I know I've already bored you to tears on how I like to decorate every room if I can. Powder bath, that little entry area where you've got all the cards, you know, from everybody.
That landing, the keys, and what is it called? Your sideboard in the foyer or in the entryway.
Yeah.
What about in the kitchen? I just feel like there's something, I mean, that just looks delicious.
It does.
Doesn't it look like a beautiful cupcake? I'll bet we have bakers and pastry chefs that could recreate this, right? An oversized cupcake. I mean, that should be a challenge that we do here.
Beautiful.
In the green, in the white. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter what your design style is like. This transcends that. No matter, it doesn't matter what type of style you have in your home. Very white and modern, farmhouse chic, very traditional with burgundies and gold. This is about that vintage quality, the reproduction, and the nostalgia, taking us back and remembering when we were young and these were so popular.
And remember, you get the set of two. Alexandra, I know you already said this, but they're about 8.5 inches
tall,
in the height.
5 inches in diameter at the base of the girth. One more trick that I want to share with you.
Okay.
See, at the base of the white or the green, if you want to personalize this, watch. You can take one of those pens and you can write Christmas 2019 or to who it's from or love grandma.
Absolutely. Well, we love you. You're going to be back in an hour with the last look at that today's special.
About that.
All right. What's not to love about Andrew Lessman? Here he is, monthly special.
Hi there. Andrew Lessman here.